Hi guys, Dylan here. Gonna shoot the Mbuna. It's actually pretty early in the morning. I don't often film this tank at this time, but I noticed that they kind of spread out a little bit. You know, their territories are a little different. You'd often see a lot of fish kind of up in this corner as a refuge, but they're all over the place now. This little Labeotropheus, he's got a little fin damage. He's been attacked recently, but as far as the aggression in this tank, really nothing. You know, I've noticed that they kind of have changed their territories and spread out. I mean, you see a lot of fish over here. The Rusty has most certainly come up in the order. He's got to be 2 or 3, or 3 rather, because of course Tug is 2. But he takes no shit from anybody. Really cool looking fish. He's getting to be a beast. But I really noticed that their territories are just, they're not the same. They're not the same. I mean, of course, we still got Mr. Man over here running his show, and Tug holding down his spot here. But all the other fish, they're kind of exploring. You know, they're kind of looking for new spots to kind of hang. And that might be because, you know, the dynamic in the tank without Brutus in here. And just the hierarchy has changed a bit. You know, more so in the middle of the order rather than at the top, because like I said, you know, Mr. Man right here, he will always remain on top, I think. I don't think anybody's taken his spot, even Tug. I mean, Tug's tried, but Tug battles with everybody lately. He's been going after the, you know, the yellow zebras, the red zebras rather, and the Rusty, and anybody that wants to mess with him. But I do like the fact that they've spread out. They've spread out a lot, you know. Often I would find a lot of them really hiding up in this corner because it's darker. Let's see who's up here right now. Probably the red top because he's the smallest fish in the tank. Oh, I think that might be the other Labeotropheus. But even the Snow White, gaining some size, has a tail back, and just exploring all these new spots. Look at that tail. It's so surprising that just was down to nothing. A nub. Barely a nub. And in this tank with all these beasts, it's, you know, rehabbed and grown back. I noticed Wally here, little Labeotropheus, putting on some serious color. I like that he's in the light right now. Let me see if I can see him. Oh, don't go back over there. Shame on you. Anyways, really showing his bars and his yellow, orangish dorsal fin. Really pretty fish. And the rockscape is what it is. Really some thick algae growth down here, and I like it because, you know, I take care of all the other algae growth in the tank as far as, you know, on the walls and on the filters and on the heaters and everywhere else, and just allow it to kind of build up on this rock. And I like the look. One thing with you know, allowing this stuff to build up is you really have to be on the spot with your water parameters and water changes, because, you know, this is an organism itself, and it grows and dies off and releases its own ammonia and nitrates, you know. So you gotta kind of have to be conscious of, you know, what you got growing down here on the substrate, and almost treat it like a planted tank. I mean, algae's a plant, and it thrives on light and waste just like plants. So like I said, you just kind of got to be careful when you allow this stuff to build up, because even after water changes, I mean, I have higher nitrates in this tank because of, you know, just the way this system is. But the Mbuna seem to enjoy it. And like I said, I don't often take videos during the day, usually nighttime during their grazing period. But I thought I would just kind of take the camera out this morning and take a look at them. I haven't shot the Mbuna in some time. And every one of them has put some significant size on. We'll check out this Kenyai, who was, you know, beat up probably about 2 months ago. See her tail? It's kind of growing back. It's starting, you know. They've laid off her enough to get it to grow back. I always call her her, and they say, no, that's a yellow Kenyai. That's a male. Believe me, this is a female fish right here. She's just got a yellow color on right now. My boy Tug. I love this fish, man. The chipotle was my least favorite fish in this tank, but she's really starting to grow on me. Check out this fish. Oh, there's Wally. Not so much colored up right now. You can see a little color in his dorsal fin. Usually when he has his bars on and that fin will come right up. He's a cool looking fish. I saw a little bit of that blue. That's the Mbuna, guys. I appreciate you tuning in. Still in the same 55, and eventually they'll be moving. I've told you several times that is a plan, to increase the tank size and with the Mbuna and you know, get them into something larger. Sounds like a fun build too, and I'd really like to take good care of the fish that I have in here because I love them. I mean, they're great. This tank's in my bedroom. I've told you that I fall asleep to it almost every night, and really enjoying the inhabitants. So I'd like to take good care of them, and like I said, get them in a larger tank. Thanks for checking them out, guys. I appreciate you tuning in. You have a good one. Peace.